I think a lot about this, how families can make different decisions from day to day, based on the way the information is presented, based on if the child had a good or bad night, based on additional information they may have received from the internet or from other families navigating this. Um, and I think that it's almost impossible to be sure 100% that there's going to be no regrets. I think we live in uncertainty, and I think that there's uncertainty around the care of many of these children. There's uncertainty around the impact for the family. There's always uncertainty about the future. But what I can feel confident about is in the moment when a change is made, a family has decided X, now they want Y, is when a family has changed from X to Y, and is able to explain why they're deciding from X to Y, then I can be confident in that moment they believe they're making the best decision for their child. And I try to honor that. What I have learned from families is sometimes the reason it's changed from X to Y is I felt good about this yesterday, but my child was having bad days and now my child is doing better. And maybe I made that decision too soon. Maybe my child needs more time. I hear that a lot. Maybe they need more time. Maybe they need more time for the miracle. My child is getting better. You don't see it, but I do see it. I even had a mom say, I made my child DNR a year ago. My child is still here. She's like, clearly, my child is going to be like, okay, great. We're all fine with that. And she was just kind of like, she's like, I've done the paperwork. So we're here. And so, but sometimes when people are going from X to Y, they have additional information where they don't feel as confident. They may have anxiety about it. Sometimes there's external pressures from the family. I've certainly seen that where when I've talked to mom and dad, they feel very confident about a decision, but their clergy may come in, their extended family may come in. All these people are important to them, and it's part of their village and how they make decisions and how they're going to take care of their child when they go home. And sometimes I can see decisions be swayed. I've seen the opposite as well, where families have said, can you please talk to our family? We feel confident about the decisions we're making, but it's just too hard to try to explain to our family. And we try to minimize the guilt or the burden of families having to justify the decisions they're making for their child. We try to protect families. We say all the time when a baby's born who may have a life limiting condition is enjoy this time with your child. We'll see how it goes. You can tell them that Dr. Terry said no family can come in. Just use that for 24 hours, 48, whatever you need. So, but I think it's hard to have to be confident that families will have no regrets. So I never think we can be 100% no regret, but I do think when somebody has made an abrupt change, we owe it to the family and the team because there's a lot of chattering. They change your mind. Why did they change your mind? What is that about? We owe it to the family and the team to say, thank you so much for sharing that with me. I know when we talked before, we were here, we're in a different place. Can you tell me what you're most concerned about now and how I can best support your child now? And people will tell you if you ask them that way, people will tell you. Um, so, and this recent situation we had that I felt like the decision had changed with the consult process, the attending did that. They said, I just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. This is what I understand. And the first thing the attending said, what I love, they said, I'm just going to start by saying, whatever you want, we're going to honor that. Because people feel like you're gearing up to try to defend. I am going to honor whatever you want. I just want to make sure that I understand it so that everybody here can support you. And I just thought that was so beautiful. We should all start by saying, I'm going to honor whatever you want, if it's within standard of care. So these decisions are within standard of care. People have the right to make the best decision without worrying about how we're going to
Mm.
impact.